What's really happening on Carnival cruises now? Rule changes have passengers talking. Oh, Carnival. You've always been the fun one in the cruise family. The loud one. The slightly unhinged cousin who brings jello shots to Thanksgiving. And we love that about you. But lately, you've changed. Rumors are flying. Rules are tightening. Passengers are whispering like it's middle school gossip hour at sea. Did Carnival really ban rap music? Are they kicking out teens after midnight? Is Celebration Key just a floating cash grab disguised as paradise? It's a lot to unpack. So today, we're doing what no one else will. We're breaking down what's really happening on Carnival right now. The stuff the cruise line isn't exactly advertising in the brochures. From new bans to fake rule scandals to some surprisingly sneaky changes that longtime cruisers are not thrilled about. I'm giving it to you straight. Well, sarcastically straight. You know the drill. Let's jump into it. Rule number 1, the totally real, but not actually real, rule sheet. Let's start with the big one, that blue graphic floating around the internet. You know, the one listing Carnival's new strict rules that had cruisers screaming in comment sections? Yeah, it looked very official. Carnival colors, corporate font, way too many bullet points. But plot twist, Carnival didn't make it. Some rando online did. The cruise line had to come out and say, yeah, that's not ours. But here's the kicker. Most of the stuff on that fake list, actually true, just not new. Things like no Bluetooth speakers, no illegal substances, curfew for teens, all already Carnival policy for a while now. But when someone puts it in a graphic with dramatic shading, suddenly it's news. Moral of the story, don't believe everything you read on Facebook, especially when it looks like it was designed in Microsoft Paint by a sleep-deprived cruise Karen. Rule number 2, teen curfews are real, and now they bite. Okay, now let's talk the curfews I was talking about before. Because if you're under 18 and planning to roam the ship at 2 a.m. like a little gremlin with a soda addiction, Carnival says, absolutely not. There's a strict 1 a.m. curfew now for anyone under 18, unless you're glued to a parent or guardian. No wandering, no teen packs taking over stairwells, no unsupervised limbo contests near the buffet. You're going back to your cabin, or security will help you find it. And it doesn't stop there. Planning a graduation trip with your friends? If anyone in your group is under 21, someone in the cabin better be 25 or older or you're not even boarding. So if you thought you could sneak in a cruise as a newly minted 20-year-old rebel, think again. Carnival's got your birth date on file and they're not messing around. And honestly, some parents are thrilled. Others, let's just say TikTok is full of furious 20-somethings who now have to bring their dad on their bachelorette cruise. And before we dive into more cruise chaos, if you're enjoying this little voyage through Carnival's rulebook, give the video a like and hit subscribe. It helps way more than you think. Also, drop Carnival Chaos in the comments so I know you're one of the brave ones who actually reads the fine print. Rule number 3, your Bluetooth speaker is not a personality. Leave it home. Ah, yes, the classic poolside moment. You reclining in a deck chair, drink in hand, and some guy 3 loungers down blasting trap music from a speaker the size of a car battery. Well, Carnival said, enough. Bluetooth speakers are banned in all public areas. You can still vibe to your playlists, just do it with earbuds like a normal human. Why? Because apparently, not everyone wants to hear your gym playlist while trying to digest buffet shrimp. Shocking, I know. But it's not just poolside offenders. They're cracking down in cabins too, especially if you're the "we brought a mini sound system for family karaoke" type. Save it for land, Susan. This ship already has a DJ, and he doesn't need backup. Rule number 4, Clack fans are canceled. Yes, really. This next one? I didn't see it coming. You know those dramatic folding fans people snap open on the dance floor like they're in a drag show battle royale? Yeah, Carnival banned them. They're officially prohibited in indoor venues like clubs and lounges. Too many people were getting smacked, poked, or mildly startled mid-2-step. The cruise line's official reason? Safety in close quarters. Translation, you injured 3 people with your wind-powered flare, and now we all have to suffer. You can still bring them. Just use them outside, like on the Lido deck, where your Clack fan will only scare seagulls and toddlers. Rule number 5, that smell? It's been evicted. Security's watching and sniffing. Let's get real for a second. If you've been on a Carnival cruise in the past few years, chances are you've caught a whiff of something that didn't exactly smell like sunscreen and pina coladas. Yeah, that smell. The skunky, herbal, definitely not legal on a ship kind of smell. People were lighting up on balconies, in cabins, even in stairwells, thinking a towel under the door was some kind of invisible cloak. Well, in 2025, Carnival's had enough. They've tightened security big time. Now, if you're caught with vapes, edibles, or even CBD products, yes, even the legal stuff from home, you're not just getting a warning. You could be hit with a $500 fine, kicked off the ship mid-cruise, and slapped with a lifetime ban from sailing Carnival. Yep, one gummy bear, and it's bye-bye balcony views, hello Spirit Airlines. And this isn't just talk. Passengers are reporting less of that cloudy vibe on board. So whether you're pro or anti-green stuff, know this. Carnival's current vibe? Clean air, full security, no nonsense. So maybe don't test the rules, unless you're cool with getting left behind in the Bahamas. Rule number 6. Carnival's done with the towel reservation Olympics. You ever try to find a pool chair on a sea day at 10 a.m.? It's like Hunger Games, but with sunburn. Why? Because a small but mighty group of passengers treat deck chairs like land claims. They'll wake up at 6 a.m., drop a towel, an old paperback, and maybe a shoe on 5 loungers, then vanish for hours. It's the oldest cruise scam in the book, chair hogging. Well, Carnival finally said, nope. As of 2025, Carnival crew are now monitoring loungers more closely. If your stuff's sitting there and you're not, they'll tag your chair with a timestamp. If you haven't returned after 40 minutes, they'll pack up your items and open it up for someone else. That's right, your sunbed stash isn't safe anymore. And yes, it's fair. Because nothing's more annoying than wandering around the deck like a beach zombie while 30 perfectly good chairs are reserved by ghosts. Bottom line, if you're not actively sitting on it, sipping a drink, or slowly roasting like a human croissant, don't expect that chair to be waiting when you return from bingo. Rule number 7. The drink limit that was always there is finally real. Okay, grab your souvenir cup because this one's got some cruisers spitting out their strawberry daiquiris. Carnival has a 15 drink per day limit for anyone with the Cheers beverage package. But here's the twist. This rule has been around for years. They just used to be pretty chill about it. Not anymore. In 2025, Carnival is finally enforcing that 15 drink max. So if you were planning on treating the Cheers package like an open bar at a Vegas wedding, brace yourself. You hit drink number 15 and the bartender's not pouring anything else. Not a beer, not a wine, not even a watered-down mimosa. You'll get cut off faster than someone trying to sneak into the platinum line with a blue card. And no, you can't buy drinks for your friends to get around it. They track it by room, not charm. Let's be honest, 15 drinks is a lot. If you're slurring by lunch, Carnival is probably doing you a favor. But still, there's something about being told no after spending hundreds on unlimited drinks that hits a little different, huh? Rule number 8. Carnival's loyalty program Shakeup and longtime cruisers are fuming. The Carnival VIFP program. Very important fun person, catchy name, cute perks. Used to be the more times you sailed, the more status you gained. But not anymore. Now, Carnival is shifting the focus to how much money you spend, not how many cruises you've taken. So if you're a frugal cruiser who's been sailing Carnival since the Bush administration and always booked the cheapest inside cabin, skipped the drink package, and brought your own soda, you might suddenly find yourself bumped below the first-timer who just blew $5,000 on a suite, spa, and steakhouse every night. Ouch. Loyalty veterans are calling it a slap in the face. Carnival calls it rewarding high-value guests. Translation? It pays to splurge, literally. If you're not spending like it's your kid's inheritance, you're not moving up the ranks anymore. So yeah, maybe don't skip that specialty dinner after all. It might buy you a faster boarding pass and 1 extra inch of towel animal respect. Rule number 9. Celebration key. Gorgeous, hyped, and not exactly included. So, Carnival's been hyping up its brand new private island like it's the second coming of Castaway Cay. It's called Celebration Key, and it officially opened in July 2025. Bright beaches, turquoise lagoons, fancy loungers, and enough Instagrammable spots to keep influencers spinning in circles. Sounds perfect, right? Well, it's not exactly free. Sure, you can walk around and take in the view, but if you want to actually do anything, like eat at one of the upgraded venues, rent a cabana, or chill in the fancy adults-only Starfish Lagoon, you're pulling out your wallet. Or more accurately, your Island Eats credits. Yep, Carnival's rolling out a new credit-based system for the island. Basic snacks are included, but everything else? You'll be burning through credits faster than sunburn peels. Want a beach chair near the lagoon? That'll cost you. Want a floating daybed in the water? Want to not be surrounded by 800 screaming toddlers? Hope you booked the premium zone. It's beautiful, yes, but a lot of passengers are whispering the same thing. Feels like nickel and dime island. So if you're sailing there, bring your camera, and maybe a side hustle to afford lunch. Rule number 10. The fun ship vibe shift. From Rager to rated PG. And finally, we need to talk about the vibe. Because longtime Carnival fans are starting to notice something. Carnival's party image, it's softening. The late-night chaos, the 2 a.m. conga lines, the dance floor mayhem, it's not gone, but it's definitely being toned down. There's a new focus on family-friendly fun now. Sail-away parties now include characters from Seuss at Sea, junior cruisers getting shout-outs, and curated playlists that lean more wedding reception than nightclub in Cancun. Each night on some ships even comes with themed music nights. One night it's R&B and soul, the next it's country and line dancing, and by Friday you're partying to family-safe Latin fusion? It's not bad, it's just not the same. Cruisers who once chose Carnival because it felt like spring break at sea are now asking, when did my party ship turn into a floating theme park? Look, change isn't always bad, but if you're expecting the full-blown shots experience, you might want to temper your tequila expectations. So, is Carnival still fun? Absolutely, but it's not the same kind of fun it used to be. It's stricter, it's cleaner, and let's be honest, it's more bring your family than bring your bail money. If you made it this far, you're clearly one of the brave ones, so drop Carnival Chaos in the comments. And if you liked this video, smack that like button like it's trying to claim your pool chair. And hey, if you're wondering what other cruise lines are quietly changing their rules in 2025, stay tuned. Because Carnival might just be the beginning.